Hey guys, today we're going to go over air changes and what that means and when they're used. In code, you will have certain spaces that require a certain amount of air changes. For example, healthcare code requires certain rooms to maintain a certain amount of air changes. So, for let's say an example, a patient room that requires 6 air changes, and an operating room requires 20 air changes. Okay, so we want to talk about what that means. So air changes are basically requirements of air that needs to be distributed into a volume of space every hour. So let's say we have a space and that volume of space is a 10-foot by 10-foot room with 10-foot ceilings. So we know the total volume of that room is 1,000 cubic feet. Okay. If we have a patient room that we need to determine how much airflow we need in the space, we use this 6 air change code requirement. What that means is that we want new air into the space and exiting the space 6 times every hour. So we know that the space encompasses 1,000 cubic feet and we want to change that 6 times. So that would give us 6,000 cubic foot every hour. And if you're watching this video, you know that in the HVAC industry, we notify, um, we specify airflow by units of CFM, and what that is exactly is cubic feet per minute. So right now we just calculated the cubic feet per hour in order to get those units to what is normal in the industry. We want to convert that hour to minutes. So for every hour, we have 60 minutes. Those units cancel. And for this given space, for a patient room that requires 6 air changes, we require 100 CFM of air into that space. Okay, so let's look at an OR. Same idea, right? So we have a 1,000 cubic foot space, but now we're requiring 20 air changes. So what that'll give us is 20,000 cubic feet per hour. We convert that 1 hour to 1 minute or 60 minutes. Those cancel. So now we have 20,000 divided by 60, which is 334 CFM as your minimum supply air requirement. All right, I hope that explained a little bit of air changes, how you calculate it, what it means. Basically, the more air changes that you have in a space, the more airflow you're going to provide. What that does is you have more of a control of what clean air you're putting into the space. You're not letting air sit and become stagnant. So that's why your operating rooms have a higher air change than your standard patient room air change rate. All right, guys, thanks for learning with me. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any comments or questions, reach out.